Hi, welcome back to the Reader's Cafe, Cooking with Chef Ben. Today we're going to show you how to cook spatchcock chicken. Yeah, I said spatchcock chicken. And we are also going to show you how to make the spatchcock chicken and a meal plan along with that, so you and your family can have a nice dinner within an hour. Okay, so the chicken is going to be the star of the show, but today we're going to give them a bit of nice vegetables. So we're going to start off with some sliced onions. We're going to slice them pretty thick because it will be in the oven for about 45 minutes. And you want to place them in the bottom of your pan. And this will keep from your chicken from actually burning or sticking to the bottom of the pan. Next, we want to clean our carrots. Just simply clean them with the veggie slicer. Every little bit counts. And the only difference is with the carrots, Brussels sprouts, and celery, we are actually going to give them a nice olive oil bath with some seasonings and herbs, so we can make sure the chicken has all this beautiful flavor coming up from underneath. We're going to make this servings about 2 to 4 for the guests. So if you're really hungry, maybe 2 people. If you have an athlete of a son or daughter, probably the whole chicken will be their dinner. We're going to put everything in the same bowl so we can do it all at one time. Brussels sprouts are a very good source of fiber. And they're absolutely delicious with garlic. We're just going to cut these in half. Make sure that they get baked. And with these, we're going to stick a little bit of olive oil on it. And some toss. A little bit of salt. Okay, so we add a little salt and pepper. And I'm actually going to add some nice fresh garlic, cloves of garlic. Never too much garlic. All right, so that's going to be a base for that. We can go ahead and do a pepper as well. We want flavors for everything. All the greatness of the garden is what we want inside this chicken. So now the star of the show, the chicken. So you want to go ahead and remove the tips of your chicken wings because they will actually burn really easy and quick in the oven. And they really aren't any important anyway. Use them for a stock if you like. So you want to cut your tail end off. And we're going to flip our chicken over. And this is spatchcocking, is just basically removing the center of the spine. So you want to start from your tail end. And you're just cutting straight up the center. Right along the spine. Flip it around, come up to the other side, and do the same thing. And once we have that done, we're going to flip it over, and then we're going to squish it down, flat. Flat as you can get. At this point, you want to just pull up on the skin because we're going to put some butter and herbs underneath of there and some lemons. The butter and the herbs and butter is just going to help seasoning the meat itself because the skin will actually hold all of the flavor by itself. So you want to make sure it's crispy underneath and the seasonings are actually getting inside of the meat. So let's start with our lemon. Cut your lemons really thin. At this point, we're going to make ourselves a little herb paste. So it's just going to be your dry herbs with olive oil or butter, whichever you prefer. And basically, you're just going to simply take it and just rub it all up and down that chicken. The olive oil will not give it as rich of a flavor as butter, but if you want a healthy streak, that'd be the best way to go. Any herbs, I like to use an Italian seasoning because it kind of covers all of your basic herbs that you put on chicken. Okay, so now we have that on. Just want to smear the rest of the paste on the outside. Okay, so we're going to place our bird inside, button down like we said. And your vegetables on the side. It's going to give you a nice moist chicken and great flavors and an entire meal within an hour or less. Okay guys, so at this stage I just like to give myself a little bit of chicken broth on the bottom. Just to give a little bit of flavor to everything. But you will have your natural oils from the chicken coming out, so all of this is going to just saute up really nice without you having to do anything at all. So we're going to place it in the oven at 450 degrees for approximately 38 to 45 minutes. Okay guys, so chicken's ready, vegetables are nice and cooked. Look how nice and soft they are. Oh, they're delicious looking. We're just going to stir that up inside of our juices. Spread all those flavors around. Okay, so our chicken, we just want to cut down our quarters or sections. Start with the legs. Legs and thighs. And straight down the middle. And that's going to leave our wings. And that's how some chicken should look. Nice, seasoned, beautiful. Oh. And just put some vegetables on the sides. Beautiful juices from the chicken. Hey guys, I did promise you a couple of side dishes. Today we're going to do a sweet potato casserole with a honey marshmallow fluff, as well as a 30-minute dinner roll. Okay guys, to start off on your sweet potato casserole, we just want to start off with some boiling water, add some salt to it because it'll make it quicker for you. You want to add 3 pounds of sweet potatoes, cut about 1/2-inch squares, and then just going to let it simply boil for about 15 minutes. Okay guys, so our honey marshmallow fluff is going to require 3 egg whites. So you just want to separate the egg from the whites. Place these inside of our mixer. We're going to mix the eggs with the tartare until it's foamy. So while our egg whites are beating, we're going to put the honey and corn syrup together. Okay, we're going to do a 1/3 cup of water. We're going to add it to our honey and our sugar. This is where we are going to add our 2/3 of sugar. You want to make sure everything is dissolved. Okay, we're just going to let that boil. I'm going to let this simmer for about 15 minutes. Okay, right now we're just making our syrup to add in with our egg whites. And we want this to cook down. It's going to take about 15 minutes. You want to get it to a candy stage, to a ball point. Use a candy thermometer. You want to make it about 248, no higher than 250. They do look fork ready. Fork ready is going to be tender. It's really easy smashable. That's what you want. Have a cup of brown sugar. 3/4 teaspoon of vanilla. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Half of butter. A 1/4 pound of butter, basically. And just simply going to mash them together. Hey guys, so we are at our hard ball. Now we don't want the honey to burn, so we'll keep it off the heat. Now back to our sweet potatoes. They are mashed. I personally like a little bit of evaporated milk in mine. Gives it a nice creamy texture. Salt and pepper. And we're going to stick in half of the pecans, toasted pecans. And when you're finished mashing, then we want to stick it in about 1.5 to 2-quart casserole pan. Okay guys, so while we're working at making our egg whites to a soft peak, we're going to let our honey cool off a little, because we don't want it too hot while we're going to mix the two together. And guys, we're just going to drizzle in our honey. Okay guys, marshmallow fluff is on. So I'm just sprinkling chopped up pecans. And it's going to be on about 350 for about 20 minutes. Okay guys, so next we're going to go and get our dinner rolls ready. So you want a temperature lukewarm water between 111 to about 120. Okay, then you're going to put your yeast, because you want it to come alive. So you want to start foaming. But in order to do that, we're going to need to put some sugar in there along with it. Got to put sugar in it so we can feed our yeast. Okay, so we'll put our oil in there as well. We're still waiting for it to foam, so we'll just let that go. It'll start pulling away from the side of the bowl. It won't be as sticky. So you know it's almost ready when it's no longer sticky and it's easy to form with my hands. See how it's starting to ball itself together? Hey guys, we have ourselves a ball. Hey guys, so we want to put this in a metal pan. So we want to make sure we're buttering inside. Okay, and this is where it's great to have yourself a scale. So you can make the balls as even as possible. I feel like that needs to go longer. Okay, so we're gonna make these in about 2.5 ounce, 2 1/4 ounce balls. Just gonna roll it in your hand until you get a ball. Push it up into a ball circle and seal it off on the bottom. I feel like it's okay guys, so now we have our dinner rolls portioned and panned up. We're just going to cover it with parchment paper as well as a damp towel. And then we are going to put it on a heat source and let it rise for about 10 minutes. Be right back. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around with me today to learn how to make the sweet potato casserole and the 30-minute dinner rolls as well as the spatchcock cooking method. So bring the family together, cook yourself up a meal. We'll see you next time.